everybody. How you doing? Sanity check. Ken Skillet sauce.
Your Ken Skillet sauce? It's Ken
I'm moving
and
fast,
Skillet
man.
sauce.
You got to keep up, bro. You got to keep up,
Whatever.
bro.
Ken and Skillet sauce. Skillet sauce. Ken 8. Insanity check. Fast enough? Simple? Simple? You see, I did it with the hands.
Nice and concise. But you're fucking it up with the yip yapping.
Whatever, man. You do it right the first time.
February 20th.
What year?
I started watching it. If they don't know what year it is, then fuck them. Real simple. I gotta type that nonsense. I started watching that Kevin Spacey, that shit, House of Cards.
Shit?
Yeah.
How was it? How was it? Because
the
Lumix told me about it, but I didn't.
Yeah,
I was gonna probably watch it tonight. Start watching it tonight.
Yeah, he was the one that actually told me that I should start watching it too. Yeah. It's not bad. It's okay. It's like another one of these, like, you know, uber dense multiple storylines, you know, shooting every which way. Yeah, it's you gotta try to remember who's who, you know, so you know what the hell is done. But I mean, you can pretty much follow it. But it's all right. It's not horrible. But
it's the wave of the future, though.
What, multiple storylines?
No. Directly going to Netflix.
Oh shit,
and things like that. It's the wave of the future. They're gonna bypass the cinema altogether.
I mean, Spacey was one of the ones that I saw in that article talking about, you know, these stars telling the studios to go fuck themselves and they're gonna go make their own shit because he's an executive producer of the show.
Oh, so he's straightened in the fact that they gave you the entire season all at once.
Yeah, I didn't even know.
Yeah, no, you can go through the first episode all the way to the end of the episode. I mean, to the end of the series at one time. They upload everything at the exact same time, so you don't get the delays, like you said, that people can control their content, which might be good for us in the future if we don't blow up. But sorry, I was interrupting your point.
Well, I mean, it's just it commingles with the first story. Kevin Spacey is a congressman who's got snubbed for Secretary of State, and basically he started a warpath to fuck everybody up, I guess, including the president. I'm only on episode 2.
Oh, okay.
But it brings me to politics and this story that I actually saw. I think, was it on?
This was on the Washington Post, I think it was. It was something like that.
Right? Yeah,
something like that.
A new bill is trying to be passed for abortion. The anti-abortionist. It says, boy howdy, this one is just mind-boggling, which when it comes to abortion, everything is pretty much mind-boggling. This is what happens when education is considered to be elitist while stupidity and ignorance are glorified. Alabama State Representative Mary Sue McClurkin.
Republican. Not that it matters. Not really, that doesn't matter.
Yeah. Who apparently never took biology, has sponsored the latest TRAP, Targeted Regulation of Abortion Providers bill in the Alabama legislature. It contains all the usual crap we've come to expect from those who are trying to outlaw safe abortion through burdensome regulations, including requiring physicians to have admitting rights at local hospitals, baseless building codes. Though this one adds a prohibition against nurse practitioners, and physicians' assistants from dispensing abortion, including abortion-inducing medications, punishable as a felony.
For God's sake, this is stupid.
But the meat of this here is what McClurkin said. McClurkin has come up with the most inane, ignorant thing I think I've heard. This is the article saying that. And to quote, when a physician removes a child from a woman, this is the largest organ in a body. That's a big thing. That's a big surgery. You don't have any other organs in your body that are bigger than that.
That almost sounds like a joke. I wish there was some actually video accompaniment to this particular quote, because I don't quite understand, where this woman is coming from.
Well, of course you know where she's coming from. She's trying to make it seem that you're removing a part of your body that you need. And since it's the biggest part of your body,
I thought that was the skin.
Well, of course it's the fucking skin, because we went to school. But apparently this woman didn't. She just went to Bible class.
And so, in other words, so it's an organ. So wait a second. So if it were to occur naturally and you had a natural childbirth, what, you're delivering an organ? See, that's what I don't understand. If she's trying to say this is an organ, then if it's a natural childbirth, whatever, and the baby comes out, you go from being an organ to a human.
Yeah.
Because I've never heard anyone describe somebody as a liver or a kidney or a heart. I mean, we all have these things, but an organ. I mean, no,
There it
that
is.
is there. It is. I
There's
mean,
that biggest organ. But
that is
okay,
stupid. That is stupid.
but let's just say we want to believe that this is true, that a child, a fetus, is an organ in your body. So the fuck what? Again, so the fuck what? We have other organs, removed, repaired.
Yeah, I mean, people
So,
do kidney transplants.
what the hell?
Yeah, so but it's the
Obviously-
largest. It's the largest.
Right. Well,
It's the
'cause
largest.
that
That's what
makes
it
it. You have iron lungs. You have fucking, plastic hearts.
Yeah,
You have colostomy bags. Pretty much. There's almost nothing that we can't remove
for the most part.
except for your brain.
Yeah, I mean, but
Except for your
no, I
brain.
actually saw something recently that was talking about trying to do brain transplants. I didn't really get a chance to read into it, but yeah, they were talking about like they've done it in like some kind of mice or some shit like that, and gave these things brain transplants,
the
and
poor mice.
they developed like a sixth sense. It was just something I just read the other day. They said somehow after they did whatever the hell, they did some kind of crazy fishy shit. Like I think they put a piece of another mouse's brain or something into. They did something. They transplanted. I don't know if it was an entire brain, but it was a piece of a brain into another. And they said these motherfuckers had like extra senses from doing this. They somehow.
Now, how do you determine that a mouse has a sixth sense?
I don't see. I really didn't read it too much, but I was like, first of all, I wanted to see if it was like from some another one of those spoof sites that caught me the last time. So I'll reserve judgment on it. I don't. It sounds too ridiculous, but then again, I'm pretty sure 100 years ago, telling somebody that you could transplant a heart would have sounded absolutely absurd. So I'm not gonna. But be that as it may, like you said, your point was we've done things that marvelous things, extracting organs and so on and so forth. But how can this woman consider a fetus an organ? I don't understand that because I thought our organs serve a specific purpose for our body.
Well, of course. Listen,
So-
I'm sure if you hook this chick up to the shock machine and the lie detector,
Yeah.
and like, okay, we're going to ask you this again. Is a fetus an organ? I'm pretty sure she'd have.
Yeah,
a
because
different
I mean, what is the fetus doing to? I mean, what is she trying to say that this fetus is doing for the woman's body, for the mother? What purpose is it serving as far as an organ? What duties are what is it trying to perform? I mean, what function? That's what I'm trying to say. What function is this fetus performing for this person's body to qualify it as an organ?
I don't know, getting a great gifts at the baby shower. I don't know. It goes on to say, a Democratic legislator in Alabama, Republican Patricia Todd, Democrat, says that she expects the bill to pass. Of course, it's Alabama. She points out that the Republicans who are pushing this legislation really have no idea what they are talking about, which is pretty obvious. But it's not obvious the science that they have no grasp of. But it's not just the science that they have no grasp of. It's the clinics themselves and the women they serve. These people don't know what current regulations are. They don't what they do or what a clinic even looks like on the inside. But that doesn't stop them from pushing their religious agenda on everyone else. And basically it goes on to say that, women aren't going to stop having abortions.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean,
but with stupid shit like this, they'll still going to stop having safe
yeah,
abortions.
see, that's what I was gonna say. This is gonna drive people to the back alleys. The people that are, a person that's a seamstress by day and an abortion doctor by night. Women are gonna start getting butchered. Doing all of this back alley surgery and nonsense like this because if a person does not want a child, if they feel that this is not the right thing for whatever reason, they cannot go through with this pregnancy. They're gonna do whatever they have to do. I've heard everything from them old wives' tales, old grandma tales of drinking certain types of solutions to cause a miscarriage and all kind of
That'd be a St. Ides.
well, saying that'll stop your heart. But no, I mean I've heard all kind of old island concoctions of herbs and this tree bark and some other kind of shit that'll induce a miscarriage and just crazy shit. So people are going to start doing a lot of madness, in Alabama, or they're going to leave. There's
a good solution.
Just gonna leave.
Just leave Alabama. Anyway, so just want to start you out on that.
Yeah, that was pretty silly. The other one. Well, we'll get into it.
Yeah.
Also, I wanted to ask your opinion since we always try and touch on the Jets a little bit. What do you think about Bart Scott and everybody getting cut?
Good. I mean,
you want to talk about it before or after? Because we
we need to go. Yeah, we'll pick up on this.
Yeah, I would like to. I'm just curious, because since I don't follow them that much, I want to know what you.
Yeah. We'll catch up on the Jets when we get back. Fuck you, 8, and we'll be right back after a couple of minutes.
We're gonna make it, baby. We live in Brooklyn, baby.